if you like it, we're grateful, and if you don't like it, we respect your opinion. So that's what I have come to terms with. My work ends the day it's a wrap for me.
Okay.
After that, I can just present my film to you, and before that, after that, what's written on the script, what's not written on the script, it's not
Correct.
in my hands.
Correct.
So I really want people to understand that, because putting yourself out there, a lot of people, like, comment about families. It's not nice, because if I choose to be in this industry, my family shouldn't suffer because of it. I'm a very simple person,
Right.
you work, it releases, people watch it, they appreciate it. That's all. That's my life, right? But
Right.
this movie was different.
Yeah.
Suddenly there was like so much going on, and I was very I was very anxious, honestly. No other, just there was some anxiety that was going on. I didn't know what was going on. It's just that, I think, and then later I realized that, when you come with this mindset of मैंने तो अच्छे intention से बनाया है ना, so ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? That that was the honesty. I just felt honest towards the story of these three women. He said, "This is the most important character of my film, and I'm
Right.
trusting you with it. And you are the whistleblower of my film, and it has to be right." So
Right.
then it was all, and Nima is, um, out of all the three girls, Shalini is in jail, Gitanjali commits suicide. She's the only person. This, so Deepto sir and I both wanted to justify this to Nima, because she's watched the film, she's given the interview post, that is being attached to the film. So we both wanted to do justice to her story.
Welcome to News 18 Showsha. I'm Yatamanyu Narain and I'm with Yogita Bihani, who plays Nimah in the Kerala story, a film which is soaring over the box office. Hello, Yogita. How are you, and how are you processing this kind of reception for your film?
Hello, thank you so much for having me here.
Right.
With the film, it's been surreal. It's been surprising, and it's been overwhelming. There's so much gratitude to all, like, everybody who's going and watching and still going and watching.
Right.
I feel like ऐसा लग रहा है अभी तो start हुआ है.
So, you said in your previous interview that you wanted to play Nimah as soon as, got to know about the characters. So,
Yes.
what was it about this character that instantly formed a connection with you? And how is Nimah, different or similar to Yogita?
When I auditioned for my monologue, my audition scene was my monologue scene.
Monologue.
And when I got that, I got scared, honestly. And what they put in the film is almost two-thirds of the actual script. So it
Okay.
was much longer.
Okay.
And when I auditioned for it, I was like, what is this script? You're talking about facts, but also emotionally going through something. You're talking about everybody, you're fighting for people. So it was a lot.
Right.
And while I was cracking that scene during the audition time, uh, I just wanted, because there were other parts also that they were looking at me for, but in my head I only wanted to play
Okay.
this monologue scene. And when I read the script also, she's the whistleblower of the film, and even when she goes through so much, and she stands up, she fights for it, and that sentence, when I get goosebumps when I see, and I've said that, chhodungi nahi, rukungi nahi. That's something that we should all have in life, even after all the failures, even if something's gone wrong and we have to stand up and fight. That's something that I feel like we should have these characters in our films where people can come, get inspired by them. So that is something that that is why I wanted to play this role. And now I don't know if once in so many interviews I'm answering the same question, I feel like I have a lot of similarities with Nimah, but I feel like today when I'm saying this, I feel like I connected with her, but I learned from her, and now I feel like I'm Nimah and Nimah is me.
Okay.
This character has given me that empowerment today to, that going through that whole character and the story. Today, I don't fear anything. I will stand for myself. I will stand for everybody. That is what this character has given me. And so today I say that I feel I am Nimah, but I think it's actually over a period of time when I've lived that character you take a lot from your character, and it's a good thing that you take a lot of good things from it, and all your personal life's insecurities, and I think it's a healing process now when I see at it. When I
Very
look at this whole process, it's so
cathartic.
helpful in life. Yeah.
So, like you said, Nimah was an essential cog to the film. So, what kind of work went into, to make this character look as convincing as possible on the screen? And what role did Sudipto Sen play in your preparation?
He said, "This is the most important character of my film, and I'm
Right.
trusting you with it. And you are the whistleblower of my film, and it has to be right."
Right.
So then it was all, and Nimah is out of all the three girls, Shalini is in jail, Gitanjali commits suicide. She's the only person. So Deepto sir and I both wanted to justify this to Nimah. Because she's watched the film, she's given the interview post, that is being attached to the film. So we both wanted to do justice to her story. So both of us knew that this is what we want from this character. And when I was preparing for that role, of course, I'd done workshops for the accent, for the character building. Most of what helped me was watching Califat, watching Laila M, reading novels, Kite Runner, Thousand Splendid Sun, Princess of Saudi Arabia.
Right.
So to get the feel of the world, none of us has seen the world, but we can imagine and process it. And before my monologue scene, I used to just watch Malala and Mukhtar Mai's interviews.
Right.
So those interviews really helped me in my monologue scene, because if you see that similarity, Nimah is also like that. She's also suffered in life, and they both stand up for every woman today, and that is what Nimah does in her monologue scene. She stands up for every woman. So that's how I prepared for this role.
When the trailer of this film was dropped, so it instantly, led to an outrage. So, and the social media was also buzzing with it. So, how prepared were you for a reaction like this? Post when the trailer was dropped, considering the film, it deals with a very sensitive subject.
I wasn't prepared for it.
Okay.
Not at all. I'm a very simple person.
Right.
You work, it releases, people watch it, they appreciate it. That's all. That's my life, right? But this movie was different.
Yeah.
Suddenly there was like so much going on, and I was very anxious, honestly. No other, just there was some anxiety that was going on. I didn't know what was going on. It's just that, I think, and then later I realized that, when you come with this mindset of मैंने तो अच्छे intention से बनाया है ना, so ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? That was the honesty. I just felt honest towards the story of these three women and the part that I was playing. I said, that's what I wanted to do, and what is happening around it. But then I realized that this industry, it's when we choose this industry as our work, so what happens is, whatever you do, you choose to put in front of crores and lakhs of people, and everybody will have their point of view, and if you like it, we're grateful, and if you don't like it, we respect your opinion. So that's what I have come to terms with.
Right. And I was also, scrolling through social media, and I saw, Ada Sharma getting trolled, and people, leaving unsavory comments under her profile. And I also, visited Shefali Saad's Instagram handle, and just because, her husband has produced the film, getting attacked. So, do you think in situations like this, creative people always become the soft target, and whether people still find it, hard to separate an actor from their project?
As an actor, our job was to play a character, and that's what we did. I'll give you an example of Asifa, right? So Asifa, who's playing Sonia in our film, she's getting a lot of hate, but I feel like it takes a lot of courage, to take up that role. Not everybody, she knew that she would get this, but as an actor, she was more courageous to play that part. So I think it's very important that we appreciate them for the work, for the character that they're playing, and not because as an actor, we just get the script, we perform, and that's all. That's all we can do. Other
Correct.
than that, whatever, like, if there's band, if there's this, there's so many conversations. I cannot be a part of it because I don't know. That's not me. My work ends the day it's a wrap for me.
Okay.
After that, I can just present my film to you. And before that, after that, what's written on the script, what's not written on the script, it's not in my hands. So I really want people to understand that, because putting yourself out there, a lot of people, like, comment about families. It's not nice, because if I choose to be in this industry, my family shouldn't suffer because of it. So I think people should be more sensitive towards it.
Correct. And your character in the film was multiple times in the movie, and it was quite unsettling, triggering for us as an audience to watch it. And how did you prepare your mind to do that, to go through that? And what were the after effects and how you coped with it? It's not easy, to film a scene like that.
One thing that I have to give it to our director is that all the scenes that has been shot were, it is discomforting to watch this, but it was nothing that, we, like he said, that I would make sure that you guys, I will shoot it very aesthetically, very minimal. Nobody will, it's not going to be shot badly. I will make sure it's shot, it's just your close expression, and that's all for me. I'm not going to show anything else. So all the other scenes, even other scene where it's all the shadow, so you show it, but you don't show it. So I really am happy with that take of the film. But when I was supposed to shoot that scene, it's not easy for a girl to be there. And I, not even me, even the boys on the set, even though they're actors, they're not happy shooting it. Like, they also, we all were like, I think, just, like numb. We were just in my head. I just thought, shot, give reaction, cut. Action, reaction, cut. That is what I was going through at that time, because if I had gone deeper, it would have, hurt me in some way, and would have been with me for a really long time. I was done with it. I relaxed. I said, and there's a realization. It happens to somebody in real life.
And what kind of impact did the Kerala story had on you, and how did you evolve or transform during, before going into the project and after coming out of the project? How did you evolve as an actor and as an individual?
As an actor, I feel much more confident now with scripts. Because once you do a monologue like this, which is like a 2-3 page scene, and you give it in a shot, and the whole set, that day clapped for me, because they were like, what have you done? And so that gives you an empowerment that, oh, you can do something like this. You're and picking up the Malayalam accent. So now, because I remember when I was doing Vikram Veda, I was shit scared. Because I had to pick up Lucknowi accent, and I thought I could not do it. And I was really like, because when I was thinking about accent, I could not think about the lines, and I could not it was not falling, like it was not sinking. So and when I did this in a Malayalam accent and with like a full-fledged monologue, I realized that I have found my, grounding as an actor, and I can, now do a lot around it. I can play with it. I have understood that, because even in that scene, if I wanted, I could have just I could have let the emotion take over me, but I did not. So there's a lot of layer. When I did it, I realized there was a lot of layering in that scene. There was courage, there was pain, there was fight, there was questioning. So that's why when what people feel is what they feel, because this was my intention. So I realized that I have, as an actor, become really strong. As a person, so much. Like, I can't even put it in words. I can't.
Right. We were talking about Vikram Veda. So Vikram Veda was finally released on OTT, and people seem to love your performances, because I was going through social media also, and I was going through Twitter, and people loved your your part in it. So what was your experience being, a part of that film?
It was
Working.
great. It was really great. Those big sets and like full action and full drama. And Pushkar and Gayatri are such great directors. It's so easy to work with them. They're very specific and they're very particular. Their pre-production is so strong that they know everything. Like
Mhm.
everything, shot to shot, what to what they want out of the scene. So it's also amazing. It's because it's easier than to work with people. You just know what they want and you can give them,
Correct.
and so it's a different experience altogether.
Right. And
And yeah,
you also did fair bit of television, and you made your segue into film. So was that a conscious decision on your end that you wanted to be part of, mainstream cinema, or it just happened, or whether you would be part of, any television projects in the coming times?
I was shooting for season 3, and
Right.
whilst I was shooting for season 3 of my show, I got AK versus AK.
Hmm.
And while shooting for AK versus AK, I was introduced to a new world,
Well.
and I got addicted to it. I was like, I want to be here. Like, and I think I also, I would honestly say I was not a great actor back then. I had worked on myself. Nobody is a great actor on their first day. They learn on the set. You have to keep working. And I'm really thankful to TV because of TV. Every day when you work for 12 hours, you're bound to learn, right?
You want.
It made me technically strong. I can learn any lines in like 5 minutes. So all those things have uh, हाँ shortcut acting भी सिखा देता है, but then but I think by the end of the show I was kind of done with doing the same thing. I started asking myself, when I know this person, I have to confront this person. Why am I waiting for 3 more scenes or 3 more days to do that? So that was actually killing me, and I realized that I've grown out of this nest. I want to fly now. So that was my realization, and that's why I said, okay, now let me take a break. Let me try. Let me work on myself. Why not?
Right. So going forward, what kind of roles one would get to see you in the coming times, and what are some of the things lined up for you?
There are 2 projects that I'm supposed to shoot this year, and till now I think I've only got like strong like I did जितना मैंने बेचारी टीवी किया है ना, बेचारी बहू and बेचारी लड़की, उतना ही like in the films I've only gotten like strong characters, even like in Vikram Veda or in AK versus AK. There's a gray to that, both in an AK versus AK and Vikram, there's a gray to my character, and she's fierce, and that's something that I love
Right.
doing. So that the next 2 projects are also very fierce, but of course different.
Right.
And I would want to, portray these characters. We want to be strong women of the world. We need to raise strong women. We need to be
True.
strong. So
Yeah.
only strong women.
Yeah, I completely agree. So that's it from my end. Thank you so much for your time, and congratulations for Kerala's story. And yeah, we all are looking forward to, more exciting roles from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Lovely talking to you.